Surprise! We are here on a special live event here on the Total OS Today Technology channel. We were just talking like a minute ago, and I saw the split screen thinking we were live, but I forgot to hit go live. Hey. Yes, as you can see on this technology channel, like we know what we're doing, but no. Welcome to the live stream. We normally talk about technology here, but tonight I think we'll have some real fun. So, but we will have fun. No technology tonight. So we have a first-time guest here on the show. She is a friend of mine, singer-songwriter, Nashville recording artist, guitar player, former school teacher, former band leader. Former chairperson of the Dean Martin Festival. You guys know who Dino is. When the beer hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Anyway, this is no fancy production here. Rose is in her kitchen. I could smell the cookies from here. So anyway, let's not waste no more time. We'll let Rose tell you who she is and how she got involved in all of this music stuff.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Rose Angelica coming to you from the kitchen in Ohio. And I want to say hi to all my Buckeye pals out there and all my Florida neighbors down in St. Petersburg and Tampa Bay. I miss you guys. I love you. So I decided to go live tonight so we could see each other again. It's been a while. So anyway, we're going to talk about the music business a little bit before I get started. This is my original Nashville banner here that I used for CMA Fest since 2011, and this is Johnny Cash's guitar I'm playing.
Wow.
I played at the Martin guitar booth right there. See,
nice.
Johnny Cash, the actual Martin guitar that I got to play at the Martin booth. I was a Martin guitar artist at the time. Now I'm playing Gibson. So, you know, I jump around. I jump around with the brands. But anyway, that's what that banner's from. That's since 2011. I just wanted to feature that on my show tonight because nobody's seen it unless they were in Nashville.
Okay, cool. All right, so for those of you who are watching this now, in the chat we have Tim in the house. Hello, Timo. He says hello, Toss. That's my name here on the channel. And he says hello, Rose. So there you go from Tim.
All right. Hey, Tim, what's happening?
All right, so again, this is no fancy production. We're not at the Nashville studios or in Hollywood. We're just, you know, like I said, Rose is in her kitchen, and that smell from the cookies, man, phew, it's pretty good, man. No, but, and I'm here sweating on the beach in Maui in this virtual, I wish I was on the beach in Maui. Anyway, yeah, let's not waste no more time. So, Rose, I think it's time for a beer, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's do some beer songs. Why don't we? Here we go. Many been in my life. Sometimes it calls me the cussing fight. When I go out on the town for some cheer, leave me alone, I just want to drink beer. That's right. We go out on ladies' night till some jerk asks us for life. Hey boy, why don't you get out of here and leave us alone? We just want to drink beer. Leave us alone, we just don't want to drink beer. The taste we love and those bubbles so deep. My mama warned that trouble was near. Hey, all us girls, we just don't want to drink beer. Married life has got me down till my husband goes out of town. Yeah, baby. Hey, girls, come over. Grumpy's out of here. And leave us alone. We just want to drink beer. Leave us alone. We just don't want to drink beer. The taste we love in those bubbles so deep. My mama warned me that trouble was near. Hey, all us girls, we just don't want to drink beer. Friday night when work is done, I stop at the bar before I go home. Hey Joe, throw a cold one we just don't want to drink beer. I say all us girls, we just don't want to drink beer. Drink it up.
Cheers. Salute.
All right.
Now, Tim says,
And hey, if you like that song,
yes.
you can buy the CD on Amazon or any music outlet, CD Baby, iTunes. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place.
Yes, I have some links below in the show notes. Tim says he's drinking beer right now. Okay,
All
great,
right,
Tim.
Tim, my man. Go
So,
for it.
yeah. So anyway, yeah. I posted links below in the show notes. Some quick shout outs to my friends here who will watch this around the world, hopefully soon. Of course, Rose for stopping by. A shout out to a friend of mine, a colleague of Rose, Donna Cunningham.
Donna Jr.
Hi, Donna. They sing a duet together, another hit song, number one, Song of Rose, called Saturday Night is Girls' Night Out. There's a little history to that. I got to give a shout out to Stephanie Forian, who has played for us in the past. Stephanie, hope things are well. Yeah, hi. Hope things are well. And send me a message, Stephanie, because I lost your phone number. I switched two phones since 2 years ago. Anyway, and and a shout out to Slim Man, who's played for us here last year. Hi, Slimmy. Let's do another show
Slim.
sometime soon.
Pittsburgh.
He's actually from Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore. Okay.
Baltimore,
but he
yeah.
plays in Pittsburgh.
I don't know if he has played. Maybe he has. I can't remember.
I think he has. Yeah,
Okay,
he
all
has.
right. Anyway, so check out all the links below in the show notes for all of the artists. I have to give a shout out to my dad for sending me all those beautiful original songs from Calabria, Italia.
Yep.
So thanks, Pop.
Yes.
All right. So the history, first of all, the history of girls just want to drink beer. I know it's interesting. Tell us about that.
Well, it started back at the Ohio State University, where I went to college. My first band that I was ever in was the Ohio State Marching Band. I don't know if you can see that as our group picture, 1975. And my girlfriends and I would go out on High Street and drink on Saturday night. And when the guys would try to come up and put a hit on us, we'd say, "Leave us alone, we just want to drink beer." And I said, "Man, that's a song if I just heard one." So I wrote that song in college. I didn't record it until 2011, and it became a huge hit in Nashville, big line dance hit. They still play it constantly. It's huge in Germany, and it just went crazy.
So it took about 40 years to.
Can you imagine that?
Now, see,
Yeah.
This is what happens when you drink too much beer. It takes 40 years to record. I tried to tell Rose, stop drinking it, but no. Anyway, yeah, look, it's an amazing, look, this is show business. It can be crazy, unpredictable, rewarding. And I'm just glad that you did it because someone got wind of it. I think somebody just made a phone call and say, hey, right? Is that how the story goes? Let's do it.
Yeah, I was playing. I played it somewhere, and somebody heard it and called somebody in Nashville, and they said, "Hey, can you record it for me?" So I was in Florida at the time. So I says, "Yeah, I got to find a." He said, "Just put on a cassette recorder, you and your guitar." So I went and borrowed a neighbor's cassette and put it on a cassette and set 7 songs that I wrote to him. And 2 days later, I had a contract in the mail to sign.
That's pretty fast. Okay.
Lamont Records, yeah.
I guess it was meant to be, you know.
Yes. Yes. I mean, he saw gold in that song. There was no doubt.
Nice. Okay. Now the other song, I kind of remember this. It was late summer of 2016. That's when I met Donna, your friend Donna. Right. Hi, Donna. Again. But so you told me you were going to head down to Nashville at the end of that month. Yeah.
Right. That's a CD there.
Yeah. You told me. In fact, hang on. I can put you and Donna behind me here.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. So you told me you were going to record. You were heading down to Nashville to record a new song called "Saturday Night Is Girls' Night Out." I do remember the conversation. You were playing at a concert down in Mingo, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Beauty Days.
Yeah. So you told me the title of the song, and I thought, well, that sounds like a cool song. Now, I have to be perfectly honest. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Country music wasn't the exact music in Brooklyn on the streets. I mean, there was like Elton John back then, some R&B, Spinners, Frankie Valli came back at the time.
Right, Frankie Valli was big.
I do remember B.J. Thomas, raindrops keep falling, right? Now, of course, as kids, we would change the words of the songs. Icebergs are falling. It makes no sense, but as kids, who cared, right? That was the extent of country music. But I'm in my car. Rose gave me the CD of the song Saturday Night is Girls Night Out. The first thing that hit me was when Donna goes, well, Saturday night, and goes into the. And I thought, that song is gonna be a hit because I'm doing this and I'm singing along, doing this and driving in the car. Now, it took about a year for it to be a big hit. Does that sound about right?
Right. Right.
Okay.
Absolutely. Took about a year. Started out on independent radio.
Okay.
Then it crossed over to mainstream radio, which it still plays on. I mean, they played it in Froggy in Pittsburgh. They still play it on the local hometown country station every Saturday. It's playing, and it's just playing everywhere.
Yeah.
Constantly.
No, it's a cool song with a great title.
I have people call all the time and said, "Oh my God, I heard your song on the radio today."
Dun, 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 dun. And anyway, now is there like a history to that song too, like the beer song or?
Well, sure. It's me on Saturday night. I can't wait to. I'm working all week, and it's sort of like Dolly's 9 to 5. Actually, we're working all week. We can't wait to get on the weekend so we can go party with the girlfriends. That's what it's all about.
Makes sense.
And,
Okay.
It's like 9 to 5, basically. We talk about all week what a grind it is at work. The boss is mad at us because we don't get our work done. And we can't wait to get together for the weekend to go out and have a good time.
Yeah.
At happy hour, So that's the whole.
That's kind of the impression that I got. It's a great song. Maybe next time we'll invite Donna to do it with you. But
Yeah.
can you do that song now?
Sure.
All right.
To. Well, Saturday night is girls' night out. We're all gonna laugh and shout. We're putting on our boots and tights and dance till the lights go out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Well, Monday morning I'm off to work. Swallow another week. This old job has really got me down. And Tuesday my head starts to hurt. And then I just daydream about Saturday night and girls' night out. Well, Saturday night is girls' night out. We're all gonna laugh and shout. We're putting on our boots and tights and dance till the lights go out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Well, Wednesday is hump day, it's the middle of the week. We're all Monday really slow. And Thursday we're behind the work. Boss begins to scream. All you care about is Saturday night and girls' night out. Well, Saturday night is girls' night out. We're all gonna laugh and shout. We're putting on our boots and tights and dance till the lights go out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Well, finally it's Friday, the last day of the week. TGIF is all you hear us say. Well, I got my work done early, going to happy hour today. To take it to Saturday night, girls' night out. Well, Saturday night is girls' night out. We're all gonna laugh and shout. We're putting on our boots and tights and dance till the lights go out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Saturday night is girls' night out. Yeehaw!
That's right. See, you could combine those songs. Girls just want to drink beer because Saturday night is girls' night out or something like that, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Do I need more light? Am I getting real dark?
I think now you might because the sun is starting to go down. So,
All right,
yeah.
Let me try to turn the light. Let me try to turn
All
the
right.
light on
Yes.
See how
Yes.
that is.
Yes. Yes. We have Dan in the house. Hi, Dan. Again, if anybody else wants to say hello in the chat, please do. Say hello.
Does that help, Denny? No?
It's still a little bit dark. Yeah.
Okay, let me turn the big one on.
Yeah. Let's try that one. Yeah.
Right. It's a bright.
It's a bright one. You know what? I think that'll work. Yeah, nothing fancy here, folks. You know, like I said, I was going to borrow Taylor Swift's studio, but I forgot her birthday, and she's ticked off at me, so I got to send her flowers. But no. Uh, anyway, um, yeah, Tim says he's a retired truck driver and he's drinking beer because he is retired, and great.
All
Okay.
right, Tim.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have another friend joined in, Anselm. He says, "Nice. This is just like sitting in the bar enjoying good music and a beer. It's beer
All
night.
right,
So
thank you.
yeah, awesome,
Thank you.
awesome. You guys can say hello to Rose Angelica. So a good friend of mine. So again, all the links are in the show notes. If you'd like to check out her tunes, they're on Spotify, Amazon Music. I think you got a few YouTube videos, right? Yeah, on
Oh yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, the beer video. We filmed that at the Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio. It's on there.
Okay,
Big time.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Girls just want to drink beer. That's the big one.
yeah. Now, there's a song that really rocks in the studio. I believe there is an electric guitar solo. Prescription
Yes,
to
there was.
Party. Okay.
Right.
It starts off kind of mellow, then it goes into a nice, you know.
It's sort of like a Bruce Springsteen tune. I mean, and when I wrote it, I was, hoping that I could get his attention to actually do it because he would be perfect to do that song.
Okay.
And,
Makes sense.
And it's about all of my friends that lost their job in the steel mill here when it closed 10 years ago. And Mingo Junction, the big steel mill, it
Yeah.
closed and everybody got let go. So they all had no job.
Okay.
And so all they did all day was go down to the bars and drink. So they needed a prescription to party. That was their prescription to party.
That's the name of the song. Okay.
That's the name.
I love the song. I wish we had like a physical band to play the whole thing like studio version. However, can you do that now for us? Prescription to Party.
Sure, prescription to party.
Okay.
Lost my job last Friday night down at the old steel mill. That stimulus plan ain't a working, man. I guess it never will. I'm so damn sick I can't even sleep. All I do is bunk. So I asked my doctor for some pills. Whoa, whoa. Got a prescription to party. Hey, I made up my mind. I'll be passed out on the floor by closing time. Another round, bartender. 2 drinks at a time. Got a prescription to party before I lose my mind. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm living day to day. Can't pay all my bills. Take me away. I'm so damn sick I can't even sleep. All I do is smoke. So I asked the doctor for some pills. And this is what he wrote. Got a prescription to party. Hey, I made up my mind. I'll be passed out on the floor by closing time. Another round, bartender. 2 drinks at a time. Got a prescription to party before I lose my mind. Got a prescription to party. Hey, I made up my mind that I'll be passed out on the floor by closing time. Another round, bartender. 2 drinks at a time. Got a prescription to party before I lose my mind. Got a prescription to party before I lose my mind. All right.
And if we get any more rain out, we'll stop at the drugstore and get some prescription to party. You know. Rose, we have a Natalie Campana in the house.
Hey, Nat!
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Nat!
Hi. Hello. Welcome.
Another stupid billion.
Yes. Welcome, Natalie. And there were people saying hello to Natalie. Welcome to the show here. So, all right. So, you were the chairperson for the D Martin Festival for 15 years? I lost track.
22
Oh,
years.
excuse me. I lost track. Okay. What was
So did I.
what was but a bump up. What was it like doing that, and what was it like working with Dean Martin's daughter, Dina Martin?
It was wonderful. I mean, I met Dina in New York at the radio awards. We met in New York for the very first time in 1999, and we got together and hit it off immediately. Became really good friends. So the next year, she decided to come to Steubenville to the festival, and she came almost every year since that I was involved with it, and brought a lot of movie star celebrities with her and friends and just influential people that came and did all kinds of documentaries and really put Steubenville on the map. I mean, it did. I mean, Regis Philbin announced it every year on his show nationally. It was announced in Las Vegas. It was announced in California. Jay Leno even mentioned it one time. I mean, it was unbelievable, the press we were getting with this little festival. And everybody wanted
Yeah.
to come. I was getting all these people calling me. The Sopranos at the time were huge. They were calling me. They all wanted to come. I couldn't afford to bring them in here. They wanted to come for free, but I still had to have, like, pay their hotel, food, and all this. They all wanted to come. Every year they were like, oh, God, I wanted to come. It was nuts, the popularity that it brought. People were constantly, I mean, movie stars were constantly calling to come. They wanted to donate their time and come to Steubenville. I couldn't believe it. Dean Martin is loved by everybody.
There's something about Mr. Cool, his songs, his love songs. It's just the commonality about the songs. I mean, like no matter where you're from,
Right.
and yeah, those are fun shows. I will tell you a quick funny story. You may know this, Rose. One of my cousins, Rose knows who. He told me the story that he wanted to know what all the fuss was about. So he goes to see Dita, and he invites her. He told me he invites her in Italian. Would you like to come to my house for coffee? I guess
Right.
she says something like, "What you said sounded nice, but I don't know what you said." So he says it in English, and she says, "Sure." So he calls his wife, and he's like, "Hey, listen, don't make any plans Saturday. I talked to Dean Martin's daughter. I need you to make coffee and make it. Hello, hello." I guess she hung up the phone. She didn't
Yeah.
believe him. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I guess it was a nice afternoon. This was like
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
took him there. I took him there. We
So
were
you,
there already.
all right, all right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we went there, and then we went down to Travellino, Sammy's dad, because they knew Sammy from California because he worked in a restaurant
that's
out there.
right. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
they knew him well. So I took him down to Sammy's too. So we were down at his dad's house. So
Okay.
we made our rounds. We made our Steubenville rounds.
Okay, so you know the story. Anyway, when he told me this story, I'm just cracking up when she hung up the phone. I'm like, anyway, but it turned out okay. But yeah,
Oh, hey, how about I do a Dean Martin song, huh?
yes, La Dua Di Martin and the Kathy. I'm sorry, Kathy Freeling is in the house.
All right, Kathy. Hey,
Hi,
Kathy.
hi. Okay,
It's my mother's favorite Dean Martin song, so I'm
okay.
gonna do that. Return to me, oh my dear, I'm so lonely. Hurry back, oh my love, hurry back, I am your home. Return to me, for my heart wants you only. Hurry home, won't you please hurry home to my home. My darling, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Forgive me, and please say you are my heart. Return a me, cara mia ti amo. Solo tu, solo tu, solo tu, solo tu mi amor. Bambina, if hurt you. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And please say you are my heart. Return to me. Please come back, Bella Mia. Hurry home, won't you please? Hurry home to our home. Hurry back, won't you please? Hurry back to our home.
Classic, beautiful song. Rose, Peg is in the house, if you know a Peg.
Hey, Peg! Peg's
Anyway.
Elvis's entourage. That's Elvis Jr.'s entourage.
Okay. Welcome everybody here. Some new names. Great. Well, tell us how you met Elvis Presley Jr.
Well, that's a great story because Elvis Presley Jr., I heard about him for years out in Las Vegas and Laughlin, Nevada, and just all in the western states. Never saw him this side of Vegas. So a girlfriend of mine was living in Laughlin, Nevada, and she saw him many times out there. He used to play at the dunes and different places out there. He was a regular. So she says, Rose, if you ever get a chance to see Elvis Presley Jr., you've got to go see him. He's the real deal. He's Elvis's son. I said, okay, man, I'd love to go because Elvis is my guy. I love Elvis. My entire life, I was in love with Elvis. I told my mother I was going to marry Elvis. And with my luck, don't you know, I turned 21 and Elvis died. So, that's the story of my life. I didn't make it. Anyway, so I went, all right, I'm going to meet Junior. So he was playing in St. Clairsville when they opened up Boss Cobb's. He plays all the Boss Cobb's grand openings all over the country. He's good friends with the company, and they hire him. So he was there all week. So I'm like, great, I'm going to go like the second day and see him. So I go to the show, really good show, had live band with him, sounded just like Elvis. I was very impressed. So after the show, I hung around, went up to Peg, introduced myself. She was selling memorabilia. Said, I would really like to meet Elvis. I'm the chairman of the Dean Martin Festival in Steubenville, Ohio, and I would like to invite him to perform next year. He would be great there. She said, great. So she went over to see him. He says, yeah, come over. So I went over, met him, shook my hand, gave me all kind of CDs and stuff to take back to Steubenville to play for the committee, different information about him, his history, his background. So I said, yeah, that's great. So we became instant friends, and I had him at the festival 3 times. He was there 3 times, plus he's played in Steubenville with me 3 or 4 times. We played in Salina, Ohio 3 or 4 times. We played in Laughlin, Nevada for a whole week. I mean, we played all over the place together. In Florida, all kind of shows in Florida, and we became great friends. And so I introduced him to Nashville, and a lot of people knew of him. They knew of him, but didn't know him. So I told him, Junior, we need to do a duet. Let me introduce you into Century 2 Records, and we'll do a duet. So we chose Welcome to My World because Dean Martin recorded that and Elvis recorded that. And we both love both of them. He loves Dean Martin and I love Elvis. But he loves Dean Martin. And Elvis Sr. loved Dean Martin. It's crazy. So Elvis Jr. just loves Dino. So he couldn't wait to come to Steubenville and play that festival. I mean, it just meant so much to him. And he did such a fantastic job and got a whole new fan base of people here,
Wow.
So as I got to know him more and more and his history, I mean, he's the real deal. And there's a book out currently about his mother and her whole story. And she was, I told you, one of the Star Trek stars. She was a Trekkie girl on there. And,
I saw it,
And in a lot of movies. She was in a movie with Dean Martin. I mean, she was in a ton of movies. Oh, she was in a ton of movies.
I can't think of her name, but I do remember her in Star Trek. Yeah.
Angelique. Her name was Angelique Pettijohn. Angelique.
In the original Star Trek in 66, 67, somewhere like that. Yeah.
Right. She was with William Shatner. Yeah, she was one of the girls on there. And it's a great story, and it's true. It's a true story. It's an unbelievable. The book is all factual, and many people know about it. I mean,
it's a
in
wonderful
Hollywood.
story. Yeah.
And the people on the in crowd know about it. It's just the outsiders don't
Yeah, I've
know
seen
about
him
it.
here. No, it's
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
nice.
You saw him in Mingo.
Yeah.
You saw him in Mingo. You saw him in Steubenville. You saw him at the D Martin Festival. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see if I can sing to Rose real quick. Okay. I said one for the money, a two for the show, three to get ready now. Go Rose, go go go. Okay, that's all. I'm not a singer, but anyway, that's what I would try. Anyway, Rose, we have Jack in the house. You know what, Jack Gron?
Hey Jack, what's happening? It's my
Okay.
brother.
That's right, because he says, "Hey sis," of course. Toy.
How
Hi,
you
hi,
doing,
Jack.
bro?
Welcome to
Jack,
the.
this is Carmen Pate. This is Arthur's cousin.
Hi, Jack. I
He's
don't know if
family.
I don't know if we've
He's
met.
family.
I don't know.
He's
Okay.
from Belmonte. I don't think you met my brother. No, because you lived in Brooklyn.
Yeah, way back. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
Um,
met.
you know, you had mentioned Dean Martin, but when I was growing up in the '70s, the kung fu movies were big then, like with Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah.
And did you
Oh
know
yeah.
Bruce Lee taught a lot of stars, including Dean Martin,
Yeah.
on
Oh
the
yeah.
set of the movie called The Wrecking Crew?
Right.
It
Absolutely.
was like a James
That's right.
Bond type of but yeah,
Right.
but there's pictures of Bruce trying to teach Dean, but I think Bruce was
And
quoted as saying, "Nah, it wasn't for Dean. He said like he was too weak or lazy or something to learn how to kick or
he was too
something."
laid back. Too
Yeah,
laid
too
back.
late
Wasn't
back. It just wasn't for him. I guess back then, I guess Bruce's students, the good ones were like Steve McQueen, James Coburn, the more hard nosed fighters. You know,
right,
Dean,
right, right. The
Dean's
young
a sing.
guys.
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
guys.
So,
Well, Elvis was big into karate and kung fu and all that. He had a black
maybe
belt.
Bruce taught him too. It's hard. This would have been late '60s. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
sure.
he was big in karate.
Yeah.
Very big.
Um, that song you did with Elvis Presley Jr. Can you do that one?
Yeah, welcome to my world. I sure can. Matter
Okay.
of fact, just copy the CD. I'm gonna hold it up there if you can see it. And of course, that's on iTunes, Amazon.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, and it's on iHeartRadio. It's playing all over the place.
Again,
So
all the links are below in the show notes to all the artists that I've mentioned. Okay.
I'm gonna have to show you some of these awards too. I got a table full here.
Yes, please do.
All right. Well, this is welcome to my world without Elvis, unfortunately. He's here. He's here spiritually. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles I get still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world. Built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find us, and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find us, and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world.
I need a soundboard. Rah! I don't have one of those machines. Anyway, a friend of mine, Mitchell Valentino, great name. He says, I love this song. Amazing. Thank you, Rose. That's from Mitchell
All right,
Valentino, one of my fans here on.
Grazie.
Grazie. Yeah.
Grazie.
Thank you.
Hey, well, before we go on, I want to talk about some of the big award shows
Please.
I'm up for.
Please.
First
Yes.
of all, August the 28th in the Netherlands, I'm up for the Red Carpet Awards. I'm up for 4 different country music awards on the Independent Network. Unfortunately, I can't go again this year. It's virtual because the Netherlands are code red for COVID. So they canceled the show. It's going to be online at 1 o'clock on the 28th of August. So I'll be watching online. And then I'm up for Songwriter of the Year for the Josie Awards in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, September 17th and 18th. And that's the Nashville Independent Country Music Awards. And I'm scheduled to go there and perform at the Songwriters Round. And that's sort of up in the air too, because they keep canceling shows and things with COVID.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if I'm going to make that or not yet, but we're planning to go there. And this is some of the awards I won over the years. This is my first #1. Girls Just Want to Drink Beer. Just had to show that. That's my prize possession because that was the first. And then I got Female Entertainer of the Year in 2014 for the Independent Country Network. That was the first one I received. And then the Indie World, this is the #1 record. I did Here Comes My Baby, a remake of Donnie West's great hit. And this was from Nashville, from the Indie Charts. Beautiful award that I received there. And this is, of course, the big one. This is the Platinum Award that Donna and I received for Saturday Night as Girls Night Out. That's
Let me put Donna and you here back in the frame. Yeah, that's Donna. Again, Donna, if you watch this later, hi, Donna. So, yeah.
Donna's my #1 girl. She's my #1 Nashville girl, man. She's my #1 friend in country music.
I've met her, spoken to her. First time I met her, charming lady. Yeah. Yeah.
We together, 2 old Buckeye girls have conquered Nashville. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you have. Again, again, those of you who are joining in late, welcome. Rose is a good friend of mine, a Nashville recording star. She wrote her first hit song 40 years ago at Ohio State. Anyway, long story, and she recorded in 2011, and that's how we got to be here talking now. All right, so what's that?
And that's my gold record with Elvis for Welcome to My World. It went platinum, but this was the gold.
Ah, okay. Platinum, is that, I lost track, is that 500? No, that's $1 million?
That's, yeah, and gold is 500,000.
Okay. Okay.
And then double platinum is 2 million and up.
Okay. Awesome.
Pretty awesome.
It's an amazing journey. You just never know until you try, I guess, right? You just never know.
Right.
And
so. Again, everybody can hear my music on reverbnation.com /.
That's down the show notes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Django Radio, iHeartRadio. I'm on iHeartRadio. Century 2 Records. We have our own channel on Airplay Express that plays all our artists exclusively, and I'm on there, all over there. And of course, you can buy my CDs, downloads. Actually, you can buy CDs too, but everybody buys downloads.
Yeah.
On Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby, Spotify. I'm everywhere.
I have a question for Rose, but first, Mitchell Valentino says, I've traveled the world over, but few cities get me as excited as Nashville. Great town and great music. I'm sure that's true, right? Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Rose, where's the most, and I had asked Stephanie this when she came to visit here in the summer of 2019, but where's the most unique and or unusual place that you've ever played at, you would say? If you could pick one, yeah.
If I could pick one.
Something unusual or nice, but like unusual or unique.
Unique. Oh, probably. I'd say down in St. Petersburg, Florida. I played at a place called the Listening Room, and it's for songwriters only. You have to do original music.
Okay.
And have an open mic night, and you come in with your stuff and play your tunes, and different people are there, and there's producers and stuff hanging in there too. And it's set up like a big living room. with couches and stuff everywhere, and they serve wine and beer, but it's very when
Casual.
you perform it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you perform, it's quiet. You can hear a pin drop. Nobody talks.
Oh wow.
No one speaks.
Nice.
So there's a lot of pressure in there when you play, because everybody's watching you, and And
Yeah, but
listening.
you're a natural. You're fine.
I know, but it's the only place I've ever played that wasn't rowdy and crazy and have beer bottles thrown at me. So
Okay. I'm not familiar with the
I have
pay.
to tell a
Yeah.
little story. I have to tell the old Hank Williams story. This is a big story in Nashville. Hank Williams played a Martin guitar, which is what I played. That's Johnny Cash's Martin in that picture, and a Gibson guitar. And they said, Hank, when you play live on stage, why do you play Gibson? He says, because when a beer bottle hits a Gibson, it doesn't break it. So there you go.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Okay.
So I got a Gibson and a Martin. So I'm ready. Hank taught me well.
All right. We have Mark says, good day all. Hi, Mark. Welcome. We still have people coming in late. All right. We had only scheduled this till 9, but Rosie, if you want to do one or two more songs as an encore, we still have people coming in late. So that's up to you.
Sure.
Okay.
Is Tim still on?
Tim, yes.
Tim's a truck driver, right?
Yes.
Tim, I'm playing this song for you. You'll know it, I'm sure. If you're a truck driver and you like country music, you're going to know this song. And my brother Jack's still on. He's going to know it too, because it's a big Texas hit. Well, I stopped at a roadhouse in Texas, a little place called Hamburger Dan. I heard that old jukebox playing song about a truck driving man. Well, the waitress, she brought me some coffee. I thanked her and called her again. I said that old tune sure does suit me, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. So pour me another cup of coffee, 'cause it is the best in the land. I'll put another nickel in that jukebox and play me that truck driving man. Well, I got that 4 miles, 7 miles, and then like a flash I was gone. I got them old truck wheels rolling. Now I'm on my way to San Antonio. So pour me another cup of coffee, 'cause it is the best in the land. I'll put another nickel in that jukebox and play me that truck driving man. And play me that truck driving man. And play me that truck driving man. All right, Tim.
Tim says, okay, Rose, he's a rock and roller, but he says, yes, I love that song. He says, thank you.
Right on.
Awesome.
Thank you for hauling everything for us.
Awesome. Let's see. We have Fred just logged in. Fred Kelly.
Hi,
Hi.
Fred.
Welcome to the stream. So as far as the future shows, and Mark says bravo. Yes, bravo, absolutely. So for future shows, like everything's up in the air, more or less.
Right. Everything. My next event is I'm playing in at the Italian Cultural Club Picnic. It's going to be next Sunday outside, of course. I only play events outside. I played last night at Jefferson County Fair.
Yeah.
I'm playing there, and then I'm playing at another private picnic event. And then I'll probably play at the first Friday in September, but probably on the Spot Bar deck. I'm probably not going to be downtown. I'm going to be there.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to play in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg on the 17th and 18th of September.
Supposed
But
to. Yeah.
everything's up in the air. Nothing's etched in stone now. We're kind of hanging.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe what we can do, since this seems to be going well, you guys seem to enjoy. I guess I should have asked. I'm assuming that the internet for you guys is fine watching this. It says excellent on my end, so I'm assuming everything is fine. But maybe what we can do, Rose, if things start to get canceled, if you want to do like another one of these, you let me know. Like I'll just schedule it.
Yeah, we can do a concert. I can do a whole concert, like an hour or something.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, that sounds good. How about maybe one more song? How does that sound?
Okay.
All
right. Well, Hey, what? Should I do an upbeat one or a slow one? What should I do?
And let's end it up with an upbeat note. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to do an Elvis song. He's my man. All right. How's that? I'm going to do the one you sang. One for the money, one for the show. Get now, go cat, go. How about that one? You want to do it, Carmen?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll say maybe I'll do the I say one for the money. I'll do
Yeah. Okay. Now you're doing it there, right?
I said money. I'll do it for the show. I'll do it to get ready now. Go cat go.
Step on my blue suede. You can do anything to lay off of my blue suede. Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor, no fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do, but I'm honey, lay off of them shoes, don't you? Step on
My blue suede shoes.
You can do anything to lay off of my blue suede shoes. Baby, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue suede shoes, baby. You can do anything to lay off of my blue suede shoes. Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor, no fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do, but I'm honey, lay off of them shoes, don't you? Step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything to lay off of my blue suede shoes, baby. You can do anything to lay off of my blue suede shoes. All right.
Elvis, yeah, blue suede. You know the funny part of that song? I think back in high school, I think I actually had blue suede shoes, high heels, back then in the 70s, you know.
Everybody did.
Of course.
That was the John Travolta look.
There was no staying alive. Right, really. Mitchell Valentino does the clapping emoji. Yes, absolutely. Natalie says Rose is allowed to play at the Steubenville High School auditorium.
All right. Hey, you made it. If you can play a Big Red, you know you made it.
You made the big time. Fred says nice. So yeah, look, there's still people here in the chat. But Rose, I have one request if you can do it. I don't have a lot of country music song, but there's one song that's always stuck with me. I believe the song is called Crazy. Crazy. Yeah. Can you do that for the last one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Patsy Cline's big hit.
Thank
Patsy
you. Okay.
Cline was the
All right.
queen of country music.
Okay.
I'll take my pick off of that. Here we go. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Yes, I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I'm lonely as long as you want it. And then someday you'll be for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world I should do. I'm crazy to think that my love could hold you. Well, I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving. Worry, why do
I've always liked that song. Yeah, it's so poignant. Yeah,
It's a classic.
it
Willie
is.
Nelson wrote that.
Willie Nelson. Okay, okay. Peg says Charlie said, "Hey, his tablet is not working." Just relaying the message.
Oh,
Yeah,
Charlie.
maybe next time we'll catch you
All
guys.
right, good.
So, final comments, questions before we wrap this up. Mitchell once again says, "Brava, brava." Thank you. There you go, Rose.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
going to wrap this up. So, any final comments or questions or requests, maybe for next time? We can do it next time. You know, Rose has a natural, beautiful voice like our friend Stephanie. So I'm going to have to get her like a studio mic, and she could just borrow like one of my computers to get the full range of the voice, you know. So Jack says, "Thanks, sis." Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Dan says,
Love you.
"Awesome." Thank you.
Thank you.
Tim says, "Thank you." Yeah, this was fun. I'm glad the internet held up. It seems like it's stable here, so this is great.
Good.
So Anselm, my friend out west, says, "Awesome." Thank you.
Great.
And
And this will be on YouTube, right? You can watch
this
it
is
later
gonna
on YouTube.
this if you missed any of this, yeah, I leave these on. I don't delete these, you know, so you can catch. And it's as soon as we're done, as soon as I click end stream, me and Rose will finish in private. But as soon as I click end, you guys can replay this in its entirety. So
Okay, great.
Natalie says, "Good
Send me
evening."
a link and I'll put it on my YouTube, on my Facebook page.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So,
great.
all right. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Rose and I will finish up here privately, and maybe we'll do this again. Who knows? If the shows get canceled, sure. It seems like the whole thing is the thing to do now. So you know.
Great.
But thank you everybody in the chat. And he says, Jack says, "Time for DiCarlo's pizza." I agree.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Okay. All right, guys and girls. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you here in the chat next time. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody. Stay safe. God bless you.